Hello Pisces, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do a reading for June 2018. It's a love reading, love, relationship and romance. And this reading is for the Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon and Pisces Rising sign. And I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, watch your moon sign or your rising sign. For this reading, I'm using Morgan Gray Tarot deck. And I'm going to draw additional cards from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. While I'm shuffling, I quickly want to say thank you to all my subscribers for all your likes, all your comments, all your shares. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, please contact me. It's tamara.taro30@yahoo.com, or you can find me through my Facebook page, through my web page with all the prices, and through Instango, which is a mobile phone application. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have for the Pisces for the month of June. And it's June 2018, and it's love, romance, relationship reading. The first card for you is the Five of Wands, followed by Ace of Pentacles, followed by Devil. And the Spirit's message for you is Six of Pentacles. Put my glasses on. Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, followed by Five of Cups, Ace of Rods, which is Ace of Wands, Five of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Spirit's message is Knight of Rods. Okay. The way the spread works, because it's a monthly reading, this will be the beginning of the month, this will be the middle of the month, and this one will be the end of the month going into July. The first card over here is the card of competition. So if there's some sort of a love interest or something, there's other competitors there, there's some other people interested, and you might need to sort of up your game. If it's, it's maybe you are so popular that there is some sort of competition to sort of, to start something new with you, because I see the Ace of Pentacles, it's a new beginning. When the Ace of Pentacles appears, it's also, sorry, I'll finish with this one. Sometimes it's like a petty sort of fighting, petty sort of exchange of words, and not really sort of nothing significant, but it's a little sort of arguments and with the people around you. That might be another sort of interpretation of this card. It's not just a competition, but it's also about having arguments either with your partner or with the people around you, someone like that. And Ace of Pentacles is normally the card of new beginning, new start, especially when this is a love reading, but in a general readings, it's a financial sort of a new beginning. Maybe start buying a new property, buying a house, but it also could be applicable in a love reading in case if you are buying a new house with your love interest or someone, and it's quite probably if you're buying the house, it's with the Capricorn, because the Devil represents sign of Capricorn, possibly your partner. Or there could be that the way I can see it, there's a lot of arguments, and the Devil card represent addiction, any sort of unhealthy relationship to anything. And in this case, it could be an unhealthy relationship with money. Someone could be like really sort of either greedy or overly spending or something like this. So it's unhealthy relationship for me with the money. And that causes a lot of arguments. It causes a lot of passionate sort of exchanges. And that's what actually, I think that's why the Spirit tells you, keep your money in balance. So it's either probably more likely it's you, dear Pisces, overspending or, very tight with money. And it causes a lot of tension. And the Spirit tells you, keep your money in balance. Either don't be too generous, because it's also a card of generosity, giving away money to people who ask for them, friends, family, or someone like this. And because it's a card of reciprocity. I'm sorry, it's about motorbike. I'll just wait for them. stop. So if you are giving too much, make sure that, you know, you're expecting for them to return this money back to you, or for you to sort of, when you are in need, when you need the money, for them to sort of bring them back to you, to give you money back. It's a sign of holding your books in balance. Sorry about it. Just 2 seconds. That's it. So yes, keeping everything in balance. Look, there's a scales over there, so it's balancing the finances. So that's all for the beginning of the month, you know, having that financial sort of, there's actually the Ace of Pentacles is quite good sort of financial situation, but having devil next to it telling me that there is a lot of addiction, or, you know, unhealthy relationship with money, and that spirit advise you to keep everything in balance. I'm sorry about the noise, it wasn't like this. I've already done like 6 videos. It's just all of a sudden it's all started, but it's too hot for me to close the windows, and you know, so I have to, it's almost like plus 30 degrees outside. Knight of Cups, that's the best night for a love reading, for the romance and relationship reading. Oh, it's now quiet. So yes, it's the one every woman hopes to get. It's a knight on the white horse who's coming around and swiping you from your feet, and we have a page of cups on 2 sides. It's offer of love, it's messages of love, it's exchange of messages backwards and forwards, and it's all about emotional, with emotional content, affection and everything else. It could be you yourself, because it's your card of Pisces. Knight of Cups represents sign of Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, and the same about Page of Cups. But it's it could be you who are offering this cup of love, or it's your partner is your fellow water sign, or someone who is very sort of having that sort of qualities of the water sign, very emotional, very affectionate, very intuitive person, you know, that sort of warm and soft sort of person. And between these 2 cards where you 2 exchanging the cups, I can see, you know, Knight of Cups and Page of Cups, we have a 3 of Pentacles, again working about money. It's all about these finances, you know, working as a team. Maybe it's someone from work, maybe it's someone you're doing business, your business partner, because it's 3 is a team, and you probably met that person, you know, maybe at work or somewhere, because there's a work or business, finances. Again, finances, you know, it's all about finances in the beginning of the month, and here again over there. The spirit tells you, the spirit's message for you for the middle of the month is the 5 of Cups, which tells you stop crying over the spilled milk. So if there was some losses, if there was some financial losses, you know, that's what it's all talking about, the devil and everything. Maybe that's why you're holding so tight to money, so attached to money. Stop crying about them, because there is still 2 left. There's plenty left for you. If only you turn around and see those 2 cups, there's plenty left. There's plenty there for you. You know, regret is the unhealthy, not unhealthy, but unnecessary feeling, because you're not achieving anything by, you know, permanently regretting about things which been lost. You're not, it's not bringing you any sort of advantages. So you just need to sort of get it on the chin and move on. And you do have plenty left there, dear Pisces. Then we have another ace. You have it's lovely card that is beginning when if you met that guy, or you in a relationship with someone with whom you're exchanging, it's a very passionate, it's a very sort of fiery. There's a lot of physical, sexual energy between 2 of you. The rods or wands represents phallic energy. There's a lot of sexual activities, you know, there's a lot of passion over there. It's new beginning. It's something, you know, you started, because Aces talks about something new. It's given to you by the universe, is given to you by destiny, this person. It also talks about sign of fire sign. It could be Leo, Aries or Sagittarius person, but I do believe it's probably more between it's either you giving it to the fire sign, or you know, exchange between your fellow water sign. Got two aces, two new beginning. One of them with money, one of them is with a relationship. So it's all sort of, it's not bad if you drop that sort of unhealthy relationship with money. If you just sort of sort this out, it's not very bad. Then we have a 5 because he's still fighting. He's still fighting here, fighting there, making a decision. There's a lot of arguments. This is all sort of verbal exchange, sharp words that are sort of exchanged, and also someone is trying to how to say it, push their opinion too strongly. So they've got a very argumentative person trying to sort of it's either my point of view, my opinion, or no one else's, not accepting any other people's opinions, not accepting any other people's point of views, and sort of it's a no win-win situation. Someone who is just trying to sort of be on the top of argument all the time, just leave it. If it's your partner or someone there, then just make sure that you don't argue with them. Just leave it, let them win, because it's not going to bring them any satisfaction. If it's you, then in this case, make sure that you're not pushing your opinion too strongly, because you might upset some other people around you, which, you know, probably don't deserve it, to be honest. So that sort of situation over there. But don't forget, 5s is only it's a minor arcana. It's you know, they're not very significant. You know, you quite easily can solve these conflicts, quite easily can you know, get the peace out of you know, this situation. Two of swords again. Look how she holds it in front of herself. What she needs to do, she needs to do a decision. And why is she protecting herself? Because she is scared, she or he is scared that she will make a decision which will be a wrong decision, and she will make mistakes and errors, and that might hurt her. So she's trying to protect herself from making a wrong decision, but she can't make a decision because her eyes are she's blindfolded. She can't see, and she can't see because she hasn't got enough information. She hasn't got the knowledge to make that decision. So if we're making a decision about something or someone, we need to collect that knowledge, give them a chance, give that whatever situation is, give it a chance, so that you can see, you can ask more questions, you can sort of gather that knowledge, gather that information. Only having a clear information can give you a clarity of mind, and with this information you will be able to make a right decision. And this when you have an information, when you have a knowledge, that is then that blindfold will fall off, and you will see forward. You will see clearly what's in front of you, and you will need to protect yourself. You will be able to make this decision, dear Pisces. And the Knight of Rods, another knight for you. It's development of situation. It's still very sexual energy. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of fire, creativity. That's how your relationship is going. I think there's two storylines going on. One with the about you yourself, dear Pisces, and your relationship with money, which causing stress and sort of arguments with someone, either your partner or with someone around you. But at the same time, you have very passionate, very sort of physical, very sexual relationship where there is a lot of love involved. You know, this cup exchanges. So there's two parallel stories. Very interesting, sort of. I will be interesting to see how it all develops for you in July. So that's the way I see it. Let's see what additional messages we have for you from the Romance Angels Oracle cards. And the first card for you is Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship, so be careful. You see that you know, 5 of Swords, you've got 5 of Wands. There's a lot of, you also got the Devil card, which is also a representation of someone wearing a false mask. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's another sign of, you know, all this. There might be just sex involved, but there is no sort of you know, maybe you want more than other person, and other person only wants sex. We got Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. That's another message for you, dear Pisces. Very sort of I think there's two storylines over there. There's not just one, and if there is some complicated situation with you, dear Pisces, please contact me. We can arrange the private reading for you, because it's just very general and there is a lot of information over there. Well, if you would like me to elaborate, please contact me. It's tamara.tarosearch@yahoo.com, or find me through my webpage or through the Facebook page or in Stango. I reply within 24 hours. I normally take a picture of your spread, which I do for you personally. And please make sure you let me know your star sign. And if you're interested in someone, some romantic partner or any other person, please also add their star sign if you know, so I can just work with that, and I reply within 24 hours, and you get a picture as well of the spread which I've done for you, and description of what I think is happening in your life. Otherwise, I'll see you in July, and thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.